Welcome back to Trident Mindset's Mindset 101 course and to day 9 of the course. Today we are going to talk about the next mental toughness tactic, which is meditation. Now we know what some of you are thinking when you hear the term meditation. What kind of psychobabble nonsense is this? I'm not a Buddhist or a vegan or a yogi or someone whose favorite activity is sharing their feelings, so why are you talking to me about meditation? Well, here's why. Meditation makes you extremely mentally tough. So stop being a closed-minded oaf, get rid of your preconceived notions, and embrace stepping outside your comfort zone. We aren't a bunch of flower-picking hippies here at Trident Mindset, but right on if that's your thing. We are special operators and executives and scientists and endurance athletes, and we are telling you, based on both personal experience and an abundance of scientific literature, that meditation works. Meditation has been demonstrated through hundreds of peer-reviewed academic studies to significantly improve one's resilience, mood, focus, calmness, rational thinking, and discipline. And meditation has also been demonstrated to significantly reduce one's stress, pain, fatigue, emotional reactivity, and panic response. So bring an open mind and get ready to start meditating. In the Mindset Mastery course, we will explain the neuroscience behind meditation, the different types of meditation, and all of the specifics. For now, we just want to show you the very basics so you can start practicing and start experiencing the numerous benefits meditation brings to the table. Today we're going to explain how to perform mindfulness meditation, sometimes called breath awareness meditation. This is just one of the several varieties of meditation, but we're starting with this one because it's the method preferred by our team at Trident Mindset. It's the method with the most scientific evidence supporting its efficacy, and it's the method that not only lets you practice meditation, but also in doing so improves your mindfulness, which, as we discussed yesterday, is a critical tactic to learn for achieving world-class mental toughness. In the Mindset Mastery course, we will give you guided meditations where we walk you start to finish through exactly how to perform a meditation. But for now, we're going to explain how to do mindfulness meditation by answering the most common questions people have about it. Question 1, how do I meditate? 5 steps. Step 1, assume the position. You can meditate in several positions. Do whatever floats your boat. One option is to sit crisscross applesauce, and I don't know a more adult way to say that. You can do that on the floor or on a pillow or cushion, which can sometimes alleviate the back discomfort some people have in that position. You can sit on a chair, or you can lie on the floor. If you are in one of the sitting positions, be careful not to hunch over. That can constrict your airways and make the exercise less effective. And if you're choosing lying on the floor, be careful to not fall asleep. You will be surprised how quickly and easily that can happen. Step 2, close your eyes. Step 3, take a minute or two to complete what's called a body scan. In a body scan, you slowly, objectively, and dispassionately, remember being non-judgmental from yesterday's lesson, note how each area of your body is doing and is feeling in the present moment. You'll start at the top of your head and you'll scan your way down all the way to your toes. You'll be noticing the sensations you're feeling in each body part. So you might be noticing things like, I see or feel the light on the outside of my eyelids, or I feel slight tightness in my upper back, or I feel the backs of my hands resting on my thighs, or I feel my feet making contact with the wooden floor. Step 4, once you've concluded the 1 to 2 minute body scan, you'll just start to breathe, and you'll breathe deeply and in the manner we described in the breath control lesson earlier in the Mindset 101 course. You begin this process with an inhalation by filling your diaphragm and stomach with air as you push them out, and then filling and expanding your chest to about 80% capacity with air, and then exhaling by simply reversing the process, narrowing your chest as you exhale, and then sucking in your stomach and diaphragm until all the air is expelled. Step 5, focus on the breath. This is the essence of mindfulness meditation. Instead of thinking about weekend plans or work, just focus on the sensation of the breath. Feel the air come in through your nose. Feel your stomach and chest expand and contract as you inhale and exhale. That's all you focus on. Feeling the sensation of your inhalation and your exhalation. Question 2 about meditation: what about thoughts popping into my head? This is really important, as this is where most people get confused, derailed, or discouraged with meditation. During mindfulness meditation, as we just mentioned, you should be focusing on the sensation of your breath. You should not be thinking about other things. And when you're focusing on your breath, once again, this is mindfulness meditation, so you should be focusing non-judgmentally, meaning you're just objectively noticing the sensations of your inhalation and exhalation. You're not characterizing them or placing value on them or responding positively or negatively to them. You're just noticing that they're happening. However, despite the fact that you're supposed to be focusing on your breath, thoughts will absolutely pop into your head. Sometimes, especially when you're starting, you will face what seems like a constant barrage of thoughts. Sometimes while meditating, you'll snap to and realize you've been daydreaming for the past 5 minutes, or even that you've fallen asleep. All of this is okay, and in fact, 100% will happen to each of you, many times. This is completely natural. Your mind is used to racing around, multitasking, and being overwhelmed. It isn't going to suddenly become completely focused, quiet, and zen just because you've decided to start meditating. Remember, your mind is a work in progress. Now, along with this, there are 2 other really important things to keep in mind about thoughts popping into your head. First of all, once you notice you've become distracted, when you notice you're thinking about something rather than just feeling the sensation of your breath, simply redirect your focus back to the breath. Don't dwell on the thoughts you become distracted by, and don't react to the thoughts by thinking, "Oh no, I'm supposed to be meditating. Why have I been daydreaming about raccoons?" You are training yourself to be focused and calm at all times. So don't go against that by losing your cool when you notice that you've become distracted. When your mind strays, simply and calmly notice that you've strayed and return back to focusing on the sensation of your breath. Easy day. Another point about thoughts popping into your head: while staying focused on your breath without any distraction is excellent, the act of bringing your focus back to the breath after being distracted by a thought is actually an essential part of meditation. People very incorrectly think that you aren't benefiting from meditation unless you maintain this complete Zen-like focus with no distractions the whole time. That is wrong. Totally wrong. Bringing your attention back to the breath is like the bicep curl of meditation, as some people describe it. Each time you successfully bring your attention back from distraction to the sensation of your breath, your mind becomes stronger and learns to be focused and disciplined. Each time you refocus on your breath, you're training your mind's ability to return to a calm state from turmoil. I like to think of it this way. It is phenomenal to always be 100% calm. Just the same, it is phenomenal to be able to meditate without any distractions 100% of the time. However, neither of those things are possible. There 100% will be times in your life when your calmness is shaken. When true chaos strikes, the minds of both mentally tough and mentally weak people will immediately fly into the panicky, stressed fight or flight state. We are evolutionarily primed to respond this way. But what separates the mentally tough from the mentally weak is the mentally tough's ability to quickly override this suboptimal natural response and rapidly get back to an optimum, focused, calm, stoic state. This is what you're training when you bring your focus back from distraction to the breath. The ability to notice that your mind is in a suboptimal state and to quickly correct it. So do not at all be discouraged when your mind wanders. This is part of the process. Just notice it has wandered and then return your focus to the breath. Over time, you will get distracted less and less during meditation as your brain literally changes to make you a more focused, calm, present, and rational person. Question 3 about meditation: where do I meditate? For the first few months, try meditating anywhere relatively quiet. Once you have some experience under your belt, it can be cool and interesting to meditate in bustling places to see if you can still maintain your focus, but that can be a bit much at first. So anywhere reasonably quiet. Question 4, when should I meditate? Whenever. First thing in the morning, midday, before bed, it doesn't matter. Try out different times and see what best suits you. Question 5, for how long should I meditate? 20 minutes a day in one sitting is the sweet spot. If you meditate 20 minutes per day, at least 5 days per week, you will experience dramatic neurological changes. These structural changes in your brain will make you calmer, more focused, more rational, more positive, less emotionally reactive, and overall much more mentally tough. You can meditate for less time than that. The magnitude of the impact will just be smaller, and you can also meditate for longer than 20 minutes, but there's no evidence you'll experience drastically more benefits than you would just doing 20 minutes. So that's it. Hopefully answering those 5 main questions about meditation has given you a fundamental understanding of mindfulness meditation. We know that meditation sounds ridiculous to some people. And we all thought meditation was ridiculous too until we tried it and experienced its effects. As Larry Page, the co-founder of Google, says, all good ideas are crazy until they're not. Michael Jordan, Bill Gates, Kendrick Lamar, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Paul McCartney, Rick Rubin, Jeff Weiner, Ray Dalio, Joe Rogan, and Tim Ferriss all meditate every day. Now, we don't want to advocate for just following the herd, but if the herd is made up of those people, then yeah, follow the herd. Open your mind, try something new, and meditate. The worst case scenario is you get 20 minutes of peace and quiet to yourself. Onward.